Alright, so welcome to yet another episode of this Start SSF found Tactician, right? We did basically all the base game last time, right? Let's do some expansion content today, right? I haven't done the hidden path yet, I'm gonna do that one later, because I do wanna like get into the Udemborg like ASAP basically, right?
Good, you're back. I struggled.
So I mean, I would actually like to watch this intro, like this cinematic again, but honestly, it's so freaking loud.
Excuse me, my father and I were.
It's better that you just like watch it yourself when you're playing it. It's pretty nice though. Has some pretty nice memes in it. And the reason why I want to go to this Act 5 ASAP over say Act 7 is because well, Act 5 has basically the two-hander, right, that I want, right? Like it has a very nice crossbow that's super good for like range cadence. No GRIMTOOLS, no straight, like no cinematic Ninja streaming. You're gonna leave for Ninja even? Alright. Fair enough, fair enough. Yo, amazing Loki, welcome, welcome. You were just gonna spam the strawberry? Honestly, it fits with the music. Oh, by the way, I think I finally fixed like 7TV emotes for my overlay. So finally, you can use all the 7TV emotes, and they should show up on the stream as well. Yo, Zaply, welcome, welcome. What do you think about the Farthest Frontier stream, or like the game in general? It looked like you like it. Looks great. Yeah, I mean, it's basically like another like NO 1602, 1503, 1800, whatever you want to call it, right? Or like a... But it has like some more like survival aspects, I guess. I mean, it's like a bit more indie, of course, because Kratos is like an indie company. But yeah, it has like some Banished style, like survival aspects. The crop rotation thing is pretty nice. I like it. Pretty chill to play as well. I mean, sure, there's some raids and some like wolves to kill, but I mean, you can't actually like die to raids, I guess. But like raids can technically like crush your economy so hard that you're gonna like die to some famine or something like that maybe later. That can technically happen. But in the end, it's still like a city builder, right? Like how hardcore can it be, right? It's rather like a chill game, but it does it pretty well. Anyway, here in the Gloom Wall, right? If you find this house, you're gonna find 90 Stash, and 90 Stash will make you able to open up a certain, like, slightly hidden part of this wall later, where you can get some additional loot. Looks like it lacks content, like lots of content. I don't know. I mean, I feel like it has as much or as little content as like many of the like NO-like games have as well, right? Like it's just like you build your town, you manage your resources, you expand, you grow bigger and bigger and bigger. You have like different tiers of population, right? Or like of housing rather in that game that require like different. They have like different demands, so kind of like NO as well. I mean, okay, NO has like the ship combat and so on top. That game obviously doesn't have that. You have the raids instead. Yeah. I mean, I too would like to see something like bridges or boats in that game, because there is water. It's currently only there for fishing. But it would be nice to have like bridges and boats as well, I think. NO's Common Islands. I mean, what combat does Anno really have? I don't think it's like better combat than like Farthest Frontier, to be honest, really. It's like the same. Like compared to proper RTS games and so on, like neither have like actual combat. But like you.
Please.
I mean, I played 1503 as well. Like 1503 is probably like my most played Anno out of all the Annos. There's like 15 types. I mean, okay, in Farthest Frontier you only have like one guard and one soldier type, but you can equip the guard. I mean, the guard and the soldier, but mostly the soldiers, with like what are it, 4 or 5 different weapons and shields and armor at least. So yeah, it's not like quite 15 unit types, but. Yeah, I mean, the ship stuff though is, yeah, that's pretty big in Anno. And not existent in Farthest Frontier. I still wanted to pick Physique, right? Like, what am I doing? Oh, we needed to put more points in Physique. Song? It's just, like, I think it's the 4th song right now in this one. No control groups. I don't think I've ever played Anno with control groups either, to be honest. Like, you don't need it in that game, really. Maybe I haven't, like, ever, like, try-harded. But I don't know, for, like, standard, like, versus PC game, right? I mean, Anno had, like, multiplayer as well, right? Farthest Frontier doesn't have multiplayer. And I feel like something like control groups are really only, like, needed in multiplayer games, to be honest. Because, like, versus AI, it's like always easy in a way. Like once you figure out the AI. Cav archers and cannon control groups in 1503. Yeah, I probably didn't play the game as much as you did though. I don't know, the only combat I remember from Anno was just like you build ships and then you right click on the enemy, like what's it called? Contour? In German at least. Like the headquarter of the island, and you kill that, and then, yeah. Like land units were kind of awkward anyway, to be honest. Latest update for next Grim Dawn season. Mike has updated the logo on the Discord, I guess. It's like the latest update. I mean, I've been working like last couple of days, pretty much. Whenever I could on the mod. Stan as well. Ground Zero is finishing up the chat interaction, right? The loot, I think, is already working. Like, not the loot, what's it called? The stash, right? The cloud stash is already working. The like global chat is what Ground Zero is working on right now. He's like finishing that one, and once that one is done, and yeah, I mean the trade thing is probably gonna be like a season 5 thing, not season 4. We don't wanna like delay season 4 because of like some features that aren't necessarily necessary. I think we have like enough features already for season 4 now. And yeah, I mean Stan is currently working on, or like has implemented the scaling loot for the dungeons, which is like scaling loot for the scaling dungeons, right? We're like testing that soon. Like pretty much, I think testers get the new build. I think today, tomorrow, something like that. I think Stan said today actually. And then there's like 1 or 2 things that Stan also still like wanted to do, but I actually don't know what it was actually, and I think Illuminator was kind of like puzzled by it as well. But yeah, once that's done, and I mean I have like still 1 or 2 items to make as well. like once those are done as well, then pretty much good to, I guess, go into testing only mode and also provide a release date. Just finished speed leveling for the first time, it works amazingly well. Hey, welcome. Glad you like it. Glad you enjoyed it as well. Next Anno 1503 stream when? Dude, I don't know if it even would work. Like, does it even work on like modern computers? I have like some super old disc, I think, like still at my dad's house. I don't know, like I played it on some like super old like Windows Millennium Edition or something like that, on like from my dad. Must have been like a Windows ME, I think. Laptop. Something like that. Favorite area in Grim Dawn? Thematically and visually, it's probably actually where I'm going right now, so like the Ugnenborg. Speaking of Ugnenborg and like the weapon that I wanted to look for, right? I did not find it. Because these guys that we just killed, right, these cannibals, can drop them, but they didn't. So... I mean, I could use this, right, because like so much more damage. But I kind of just want to like farm the... I don't want to like mess around with weapons that I'm gonna like not use in 2000 anyway. One thing that I haven't done yet is I haven't been to the cellars in the Gloomwall, right? And in the cellars in Gloomwall there are some more of those cannibals, right? Like down here, for example, and that will be another chance for me to get the weapon I want, right? Yo, Crab Turtle, welcome, welcome. I love the blooms. Hell yeah. I mean, you gotta love them, otherwise you will hate the entire game, right? Because you will need to farm them a lot. So you have to kind of like blooms, otherwise you're gonna hate the entire game. You dare come here? Alright, I need some Wendigos to spawn here. Nope, those are not Wendigos. We pretty much one-shot those elites the whole... The damage is through the roof still right now. 25k crit. What's max? 35k actually even. Dude, pretty much every item right now that I pick up is probably actually even more damage. I got a second Zolhand battle plate, are you kidding me? But the funny thing is, once I get that crossbow that I'm looking for, that's gonna be even more damage. But then we're not getting it in here. This one's already cleared out now. Chrome blooms. Farmer Ugnenborg ice and normal. Yeah, that can be quite a pain actually. The drop rate is pretty low for these. But, I mean, they are target farmable. Like, just reset the game. Right? Over and over until you get it. Find a veteran. I mean, actually I could play veteran, right? Okay, I would have to reset probably anyway. To like farm this crossbow. I might as well just like reset into veteran. I mean, to be honest, normal is pretty much like tutorial mode, right? And veteran is a bit harder. And you could say that like for leveling, like when it comes to XP per minute, veteran is kind of a waste of time. But if you're like a new player, I would suggest you to play on veteran, unless it like feels too hard for you. Because yeah, I mean, you just learn the game better on veteran, I think, normal. It's like normal is a bit too easy. But I mean, it also like depends on the player, right? For some of you, it might actually not be that easy. I don't know. This build looks enjoyable on the controller. Yeah, I've actually like no experience with like playing range builds on a controller or like playing Grim Dawn on a controller at all, really. I've only like touched it once or twice on a controller. But maybe somebody else like in chat has tried a range build on a controller. But yeah, this might work well. I don't know how like quickly you can turn on controller there. Like, can you like hit and run like this? Because like you need to like turn to do this. Right, I don't know. Basically the same as Diablo 3. Never played D3 on a controller either, but range builds never get in melee range. Surely they won't ever. Surely, right? They don't ever. I mean, ideally they never get into melee range, right? But realistically, this Everest Merrill guy is actually kind of sketchy, by the way. But this boss actually has a decent chance to drop the crossbow that I want. The problem is, like, it has a bazillion items that it can drop, and the crossbow is just like one of them. So, I mean, I guess the best thing that I can do right now is just like farm that boss there, right? Because all the other mobs basically don't have any chance. I mean, they have like a very, very slim chance to drop it, right? It's like super slim. Jarvis Bone Shatter is scarier. I mean, that might be true, yeah. Not sure. Alright, let's just reset here and then play on Veteran. Maybe like Veteran also has like higher MI drop chance. I kinda doubt it, but kinda doubt it. Farming the crossbow is even worse than farming the pistols. Yeah, it really is. Like, I think there are actually more mobs that can equip the pistol than the crossbow. Yeah, I could do like a controller run maybe at some point, yeah. I mean, I should do it. I kind of wanted to do one when like Xbox release happened, but I'm not sure why I didn't. Right, we're getting like already like another elite here, but it's like a crab elite. All my resistances, by the way. Oh yeah, I need to fix my Aether before we go to like Malmouth on it. Aether is only 12%, it's like kinda low. I mean, super low actually. I mean, as you can see, enemies are a bit tankier. But other than that, the gameplay is pretty much the same, right? They are a bit tankier, they deal like a bit more damage. Where's the last mob that we need to kill? Oh, over here. That ghost is hostile with these. Interesting, interesting. Just vendor farm it. Haha! Hey, there's no vendor for this gun. I like this crossbow rather. Oh, blooms? Give me those blooms. No bloom, what the fuck, scam? You wanna see me kill Sork, Crate rather, on the Sork? Dude, can they stop? So many pistols, the fuck? But no crossbow. Leg Plates of Valor. Those are technically like the best level 40 pounds in the game, right? They also require more physique because I need to like put more physique, right? What am I doing? %5 Vitras, 1% EA. My current plans give me Chaos and Vitras there, which is kinda not bad either. Honestly, percent EA at this level doesn't matter anyway, right? It's whatever. Kill the Sork on crate, yeah, that's probably what it's gonna end up being, right? Will this game have supporter packs, more per spin? Grundon supporter packs? I'm still waiting for their second supporter pack, or like the third supporter pack, whatever it's... Yeah, they have 2, right? I thought they were gonna do like a third one at some point. But imagine like making content for Grundon, right? Yep, this is why you don't want to farm this guy. Oh my god, dude. But he has the weapon actually, right? Where's he walking? Hello? What is he doing? Ah, no, it's the wrong weapon. No, it's the Arcane Weaver. It came from Malmouth. No, this guy actually came from the setter, dude. Nah, it's the wrong crossbow, man, and it almost already killed me. I guess you don't want to farm this on Veteran. Honestly, like, the rest of the game is kind of fine Veteran, but like, that guy is just pretty scary. And I don't even get why, like, he deals mostly vitality damage, doesn't he? And it's like 80% vitality rest, right? What the fuck? Some bullshit. Almost content, yo Envy, welcome on. Bell Hill, welcome, welcome. I also don't have any more clusters. But I only had one cluster. You're gonna title my rip clip GG noob. The Alkaiser way. GG noob. Do I not have any, like, leech? I feel like I have no leech, right? I have 0% last year. Thinking emoji. Oh look, there's 5% to pick up here. That's why I almost died. Because I have no leech. Oh no, I have leech. Imagine dying in this game. I know, right? Imagine dying in this game, Envy. Imagine dying at level 1 in Homestead, right? We only have 3 times warm water during the day soon in Germany. I don't know, maybe. Depends how much gas we're gonna have in the winter. Right? I don't know, is your water being heated with gas or not? I mean, that's another question, right? If it's not, then I guess it doesn't matter for you. He does have another crossbow, right? We got a puncturing of not alacrity but celerity, which means it's freaking casting speed, right? That feels bad. But fuck this place, right? I just use it, it's fine. Ideally you want like puncturing of alacrity. I mean, look at this DPS change already, right? +4 storm spread, +4 cadence, attack speed, 100% lightning to cadence, lightning to pierce. I mean, yeah, we don't have the skill yet, but once we get it, it's gonna be good as well, right? It is gonna be good. Sadin Eric says hi, yeah. I gotta at least survive until that guy, right? At least.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Let's not sell these, right? I need to look for Aether resistance, right? Pretty much. I also check whenever gloves have attack speed, right? We got Essence of Bernath. No. Yana, right? Which one's better here? Got two of this. I mean... Wait, you think itself has 50 physique? Yo, Puska, welcome on. Cadence Tactician was like your first build after AOM X-Pack. Am I stealing your build again? Yeah, like, you know that build that I made like 10 years ago? Like, that was my build. Like, that level 35, like, build 9 build, right? Or whatever it was. That was basically this build, right? So you're like stealing my build. Yep, that's how it works. Merciless of Alacrity. I mean, this is actually really good, right? I would need elemental resistance as well. I mean, sure, I'll use like... How much is like +2 ranged expertise, really? And it's also the flat pierce that you lose on top, right? It's like 10 more armor. It's like 100 more here though. 351. I mean, I guess gloves have like a... Yeah, it's only like a 12% chance to get hit on your arms, right? So like, glove armor kinda doesn't matter that much on average, right? She stashed character. Who? What? I mean, if you're dead though, right? If you're dead, then you don't deal damage. We got a first legendary earlier, right? Death's Omen. So if I can equip this, right, then I don't need physique, because it gives me 50 physique. The problem is, do I have anything that gives me physique?
Good, you're back.
Reckbeef and Fields Bloom.
Yo, Ground Zero, welcome back, welcome back. Thank you so much for the resub. 27 months already. Welcome, welcome. That's the build. Oh, well done, Tactician. Nice. Yeah, it's Pepega weapon damage and Pepega attack speed, right? If you put 1 point of veterancy, you can like cunning dump more, right? Still critting for 350. Yeah.
Ah, I've been expecting you, human.
Yo, Green Dolomite, welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for the prime. Thank you so much for your support, and welcome in.
Ah, we speak at last.
Digital Void, welcome, welcome. Okay, so I can gain like 25 physique here, right? And I can gain another 18 physique here. And then I can actually equip this Zolhan's Battle Plate, right? And gain Pierce and Aetherus and lose Chaos Rush. Which is actually not good. Because we're gonna head into the Void like right now, right? But yeah, that's like a trick or like a way how you can like equip things like this, even though you don't have the physique, right? Like I have only 400 physiques, I wouldn't be able to equip it right now. But I can just like equip this, which gives me physique, equip this, which gives me physique. And then you can actually wear this, and the item itself gives you physique, so you can like switch back to these, right? And then you will not drop the item. But I will wait with doing this until we are like through the Void, right? Until we are like behind their home and have done like the Void area between Act 5 and 6 basically, right? Okay. Let's proceed through the bog then. Just getting into the game, do you have any build suggestions for a caster class? There are tons of casters, honestly. I mean, I've been playing like bomber builds. I've been playing like Arcanists, like Aether Ray Arcanists. You can play Chosen Arcanists, Chosen Skyshard Arcanists. I mean, Druid in general is like a really good class, I think, because you can either go like Chosen Skyshard caster, you can go Aether Ray caster technically as well. It's not quite as good on Druid, but you can technically also do it. And you can also play like a Totem caster as well. And Totem casters are like very safe, I think. Like very safe as well. And then of course you can also do Vitality caster, right? Which is like Conjurer, like Occultist plus Necromancer, or Occultist plus Shaman. Or like Shaman plus Necromancer. All three of those work really well. I think right now actually Shaman plus Necromancer is probably the strongest. The Ritualist. But if you add Occultist with the Sigil in there, it's like very high leech, very tanky, very high survivability. I mean, classes like Arcanist plus Demolitionist, like with bombs, or like the throws and stuff, or the totems, those are more like you throw your abilities out there and trying to not get hit casters, right? Like more like kiting casters. Then you have chilling casters like Aether Ray, like a chilling caster. And then the Vitality casters are more like phase tankers, right? Because all the Sigils, or Ravenous Earth and so on, like Devotions like Bat, give you lots of leech. And you also kind of want to phase tank, because then your like abilities shotgun, or you make your enemy stand on top of the Sigil. And the best way to make that happen is to like, well, just phase tank the enemy. So those Vitality casters feel, yeah, more like tank casters, like playstyle wise at least. With Storm Totem caster sucked super hard. Wait, with the new... Wait, the leech is not good on totems, or... And yeah, for Vitality caster you can also for endgame like target farm the Dark One set, which is really good as well. Really good endgame set. He didn't even notice the leech. Interesting. Oh, you had it maxed out, right? So Maxed out Totem and even Vulgar set on top, and you didn't notice the leech. Huh. That's pretty bad. Like, it can't ever really get better than Vulgar, right? When it comes to the leech part at least. It's interesting. I actually didn't expect that to be that bad. I guess the totems have like a lot of dot damage in the end. And you can't leech up dot, right? So yeah. Are you trying super bosses? I mean, it's... I guess to be expected that the leech is worse against super bosses than like non-super bosses, not. Of course. Yo, Banjo, welcome, welcome. Life Bloom Band. You can bloom once again. What is this? Oh yeah, the Shaman Ring. Plot twist, he was fighting Xantarin. My leech sucks, I don't get why, I don't understand why. Honestly, every time I play a crossbow in this game, I just feel like I'm doing less damage compared to when I play a gun. It's just like the audio feedback, right? It's just tuck, 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 tuck. It's like as if you're playing a... like a tucker, right? How do you say that in English? Ludwig Penalty is pretty amazing, yeah. I mean, I have a guide for Ludwig Penalty to root. I mean, okay, no, it's not really like a Panetti build though. It's just like a totem build, right? And Panetti is just there as like a debuff. Panetti still sucks on Ludwigan, to be honest. Like Ludwigan just makes Panetti become like a debuff ability for you. You can try to like max out the electrocute damage at least on Panetti. That's okay, but it's never really like amazing, I think. Yo, Dirt Yari, welcome, welcome. Thanks for the follow. Totally a Penalty build, yeah. I don't even know, like, what is the... I mean, I guess you can even, like, play Ludwigan, like, Vindicator, right? Doesn't the set also, like, support Storm Spread or something like that, or Chilling Rounds? Dude, is my cam cloudy today? Was it actually cloudy? It's just the lightning so weird today. Yo, Fromage, welcome, welcome. Just use weapon pool skills between stored totems. I mean... Nah, we'll just be like a default attacker build, right? But does Ludwigan's pistol even have attack speed? I guess it does, right? Oh, I thought it's clowny because I'm on the other side. Yeah. It's the clown cam. Confirmed. We got Dreadnought foot guards. Pretty good armor, but like no resistances, right? That matter really right now. Feels bad, man. Didn't clean the camp from my previous activities. Yeah. Exactly. For my OnlyFans. OnlyFans cam. Clown chills. You thought basic weapon attack can't proc with range passive procs, but they can, yes. I mean, it literally says this is a range technique that activates off of default weapon attacks. So yes, it can just proc off this as well. I mean, this is literally the default attack, right? It's just the others are default attack replacers, so they act as default attack as well. Right? Yo, dying hermit, welcome. Fresh avocado. Dude, now I kinda wanna eat like an avocado. How do you even say that in English? Just avocado. Avocado. No clue. Right, for the belt, right? These crabs here, right? They can drop pretty neat belts. You have this one for Inquisitors, right? +1 Inquisitor, and you have these ones which are... no, this one which is like +1 Soldier. What is... they look like almost the same, right? Almost. The affixes are pretty bad though, that I got. The Inquisitor one, Omega Law. It's not too bad. But I mean, right now on the spell I obviously have like more points in Soldier, so I do want the +1 Soldier instead. Yeah, for endgame like none of the two are good, but I mean for now, for leveling they're pretty decent. The marsh is the best place for Tactician. You mean the swamps here? I mean right now, yeah, when it comes to like MIs, it's pretty good, right? For sure. You can even get like those, what are they called? Vine rings? They have like piercing damage as an implicit, right? Not too bad. Just get cut throats of the wolf, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can vibe on stream now. Welcome in, Brewster. You just got new glasses, and wow, they're so much better. I've been wearing the same glasses since you were 16. Oh, yeah. I usually like get new glasses every. I mean, so far I've been getting new glasses like every like 5 years, I guess. Not like too often, but I guess more often than you. Let's get the attack speed, I guess. For now. Add this. What is that? Vibe. I already have it. What the fuck? Imagine not having vibe. Wait, is it a different vibe? It's the same vibe, isn't it? Huh. What? What do you mean I don't have vibe? Yeah, I have it in 7TV, yeah. I mean, Better TTV still has like a limit on how many emotes you can add, right? So the emote there was reached like a long time ago. gonna start putting some points in Inquisitor 3 as well. Because honestly, I need to get some HP and like some stats, some raw stats as well. You don't have 7 something? I mean 7 something is literally like unlimited emotes and does everything that with a better TTV and the other one do, but better. It might sell your data more, I don't know. No idea actually. But like when it comes to like raw emote support, it's just like so much better. It slows down Twitch too much for you. On Linux even? Nani? On the superior operating system? Yeah, right now it's like free and unlimited. I don't even know how they make money. Probably by like selling your soul, right? Like the more something is free, the more it's gonna sell your data and your soul instead, right? That's kind of like how it is, because there's really nothing that's really free. Yeah, I don't have any issues with like 7TV when it comes to like lagging out anything either. It's totally fine. Oh yeah, I didn't really like talk about these like caves in Udenborg really, right? So you have this undergrowth, you had the Genaxia's Den, you have Laria's Den, and you have the Tomb of Ugdal, right? You kind of want to visit all of them apart from Laria's Den when you like head towards Barrowholm. And one way to do it as well with this one is to just like drop a portal in one of the 3 spawn locations wherever it like spawned for you, then get the Barrowholm portal first and then like go back to your personal portal again, right? That way you can like save some time, but then again, like if you're a beginner, then you shouldn't care about like saving time. You should just like full clear all the maps anyway, right? Just wanna line them up for the Cadence hit, right? Alright. Kill that big bad plant as well. Oops. Now we can visit this beautiful town of Barrowholm, which is totally beautiful and innocent. Do we side with these guys? I guess we side with them, right? Or do I need to like care about not siding with them? Yeah, I mean, I should put some more physique, really. I've put a total of 5 points to physique so far, 39 in cunning and 0 in spirit. And it shows when it comes to damage, right? But it also kind of shows when it comes to my tankiness right now. Biggest crit 57k because of the new crossbow. Holy fuck, dude. What is this? You had like 7 extensions for Twitch? Wait. Which extension do you even use for Twitch though? Apart from like the ones for emotes. Our reckoning build passing by, yep. Yeah, same Tyler, I only have those 3. That's it. Like specific Twitch ad blockers, okay. And I got some basic ad blocker, I don't know, like was it Adblock Plus or something like that. It blocks like most of the ads, but not all. Honestly, on Twitch and like being a streamer myself as well, I kinda got used to them. You can just like mute the... Like actually, I think it works like this, right? If you mute the stream, then like the streamer gets like less ad revenue. But if you don't mute the stream, but you mute your browser tab, which you can at least do in Firefox, then Twitch doesn't notice, and you just get the, like the streamer gets the full revenue on it. So you're like supporting the streamer, scamming whatever company is running the ad. So yeah, we're like win-win, right? Don't care unless it's a Fred ad, Giga Chad. They usually come across all component blueprints on my SSF playthroughs. Usually all of the... Like something like leather, right? Block leather is like a... I think it's like a common tier one, right? So like all of the common tier ones, yes. When it comes to the rarer ones, like Sacred Plating, Living Armor, Titan's Plating, right? I usually get like 1 out of 3. Or like 2 out of 3 maybe if I'm lucky, but usually not all of them. You would have to do like a bit more of farming. Not really that much more, but a bit more. Yeah. $51k credit pog. Ad enjoyers, Giga Chad. I mean, if like content creators actually got like proper money out of ads, which bigger ones do, yes, it would be okay. But like smaller ones, okay. So, like let's say for example, ad revenue from all my streams in the last 30 days, right? All of them combined made me a total of $17. Often for like an entire month, right? Like 4 bags of chips. Yeah, I don't know. Rich streamer brag, yeah, fucking $17, dude. Holy. It's basically like... I could live like an entire year of that, right? That's like 4 kebabs. It's more like 3 kebabs, honestly. At least here, it's like 3 kebabs. 12 euros. Yeah, it's actually, like it's actually less than 3 kebabs because there was a dollars and not euros. I mean, dollar to euro is not that bad anymore. Like, if you earn dollars, it's not as bad anymore. Like, it used to be, I think euro used to be like $1.4 at some point actually. It's more like $1.1 now. So like, a weak euro is actually good for me right now because I'm getting like paid in dollar a lot. In some countries people have $30 per month. Yeah, that's true. I mean, if you're like living in a country like that, like becoming a streamer is way more or like feels way more like an actual way of earning your money, I guess. But then again, I don't know, like maybe you're also getting less money if you're like streaming from a country like that. That might also be the case, right? Which is like fucked. But yeah, that's true. Yes, I mean that's what like sponsor banners are for, right? You can have like sponsor banners, but for that like you need to actually have like sponsors, kind of. Like lots of bigger streamers have like sponsored banners, right? Around like somewhere on the stream, like somewhere on the screen, right? Maybe you should get sponsors, I don't know. Oh yeah, we didn't do the mine yet, and the mine has a couple more crabs, and that means that it's like another good chance to get a better belt than Mighty of Decay, right? This one kinda sucks.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Yeah, these just aren't that good, right? Blooded to Vitality. Should still check out all the items for 8 resistance, right? Sorry. Renegades of the Eagle is actually not too bad. These are unironically pretty decent. The problem is like my current ones already have 8 Rust and Chaos Rust, and I need the Chaos Rust for like the next... I shouldn't sell those, what am I doing? I need the Chaos Rust for the next Rift. The next Chaos Rift. Level 50, level 48. I mean, is it even like worth saving this one then? Probably not. Okay. Let's run the mine as well here. Which factions are worth buying writs for? I mean, basically all of them, really. Once you're honored with any faction, just buy them. I mean, your character might not need augments or items from them, but if you don't know, like, all of them have useful items in general. So they might have useful items for your character, right? Yeah, you can also like... I mean, yeah, you could like technically like check out all the vendors, right? Before buying the writ. But honestly, the amount of time that you waste by like looking at the items there... I mean, you should like look at them at some point anyway there. But if you're just like debating whether or not you should like buy the writ, and because of that you're looking at the items, like just buy the writ, right? It's not that expensive anyway. Getting partnered on Twitch is a meme nowadays. Yeah. First of all, it's like super random. Second of all, like with some of the new like monetization contracts, is there even like much of a difference between affiliate and partner anymore? I feel like there's not even like that much. I guess it's like there's a difference for ad revenue, right? But like for subs, it's like almost it's pretty much the same anyway, right? Because like many of the newer like partner contracts also are like only 50-50 or like maybe 50-60 or something like that. I mean 40-60. Like one of the only advantages of being a partner is like you get a free ticket for TwitchCon. As an affiliate you have to buy it, right? I think. Yeah, and yeah, I mean as a partner you get like a specific contract, right? Which can be like individual depending on like who you are, where you live, etc, etc. Whereas affiliates like all get the same contract. Twitch contracts on top, I mean. Oh, yeah, what? Sponsors, you mean Racial Legends? Wait, what are those like specific contracts you're talking about now? Ah, those, yeah, but I mean, those also actually, don't those also like technically... The thing is, like, that also kind of exists for affiliates. Okay, I can show this to you like at the end later, like after this episode here. I can show it to you later. But I have no fucking clue why like the number that I have there is pretty low for me, and it was at least pretty high for somebody like Lizard. I guess Lizard had like 1 or 2 like really good months when they like introduced that. Like he earned lots of money in those months, and because of that he had like the ability to like stream a certain amount of time and then get like money from Twitch no matter how much. Like say if you, I don't know what's it called in English. It's kind of like a minimum wage in quotation marks kind of thing. Like say you had like, I don't know, like $500 last month, right, for some reason, and then like Twitch decides, okay, like your average income was like $500, right, so we're gonna guarantee you $400 per month if you stream at least like, I don't know, 80 hours per month, for example, right? And then if you actually stream 80 hours per month but you only make $200, they're gonna give you another $200 because you streamed 80 hours a month, so you gain like another $200 from Twitch. But it's so random, I don't understand the numbers at all, it's weird. Alright, just connect the scrap a bit, right? Did we get any good belt? We didn't get a single belt, right? Oh my fucking god. Okay. Okay, there's... Actually, we reset the game earlier, right? So we can also run Caraxes again. Caraxes, the cave in the Gloom Vault, right? The crab in the cave in Gloom Vault. And that one actually drops the correct belt anyway, right? Lizards can't stream on Twitch, they're animals. I mean, lizard people can though. Swallow do better than Silverbolt even? I have no idea, honestly. They're pretty close, I think. Good boots, badge. Wait, you leave on your boots to sleep? Huh? Okay, let's hope for this guy to drop a belt. Right. And he dropped a belt. Harmonies of Readiness. I mean, it's not the worst, right? It has resistances. Yeah, I mean, that's totally fine, right? Elemental Rust, Poison Rust, seems good. Converts acid to physical. I mean, we don't care about that really. It's whatever. That is whatever. You're reporting to ethical police. Unethical belt. Looks an amazing belt, not the worst. I mean, yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay, I admit it's pretty good. Just get it, guys. Just get it. What's the problem? Yeah, I should have kept Mike in the basement. I don't know what I was thinking when he like allowed him to go out, and yeah, he instantly like fucked up, right? Trolling everybody. Okay.
We've always had.
Okay, now you go visit Laria, right? Because now we have the quest to visit Laria. And we're supposed to kill her. But honestly, you should probably not kill her. Especially not when you don't care about the daggers that she drops. Because if you don't kill her, she's gonna give you like a gift. And I mean, that gift is like a purple crafting mat, like for example a Wendigo Spirit, right? Which might not be as useful after like thousands of hours into this game, but if you're like playing this for the first time, right, if that's like your first character, then it will actually be pretty useful, I think. So yeah, because early on you don't really have many of these, and you are gonna need them for crafting eventually. Even if it's only for like crafting random legendaries at like a gambling smith, you are gonna need them at some point.
You've reached the altar of Rito. Now that you ever since the
Alright, and because we did like all the other like dungeons, right? You can hand in all these quests here pretty much all at once. Same for the first quest from Illustria as well. Yep, dealt with the traitor, yep. And we even have this quest now that we could do. I mean, we could also do Ancient Grove, right? And we should be strong enough, apart from Aetherus. I mean, there's only one Aether enemy in the Ancient Grove, right? Actually, there are a couple more. I mean, 10% really isn't that high. It really is pretty low. I should craft a runestone, right? You need Wendigo Spirit to save Ugdal? No, you can just kill Ugdal and get another Wendigo Spirit for free. Then you have 2 Wendigo Spirits that you need for, well, only specific crafts, I guess. Or like also for, I mean, the random gambler is I think like the best way to use them, to be honest. Especially like on a fresh account. Like crafting random rings. To save him in Elite Ultimate. Lex. I have an Aether pot, right? I don't have a cluster though. I wanna go here anyway because of the shrine, right? That is inside. Offset level 50 here in Moscow. I didn't even do SOT yet, right? Like, I didn't do Steps of Torment and I'm running into Ancient Grove. Like, what am I doing? Am I just asking to join? Okay, I mean, this shrine is always worth it to do, right? This is always worth it. I guess we're gonna leave it here, because there's really no reason to die here. Formidable Readiness boots. Yeah, these are pretty good, right? The problem is, they don't have Aether resistance, and I actually need Aether resistance, right? Because currently I have 10% and all of that is coming from my boots. So if I use Formidable Readiness, I have literally 0 Aether resistance. And that is not good. Not at all. How hard is it to add iron boots to all mobs? It's the same as like any other item. So if you want the iron boots to scale, you either have to do it with some script that might or might not work, I don't know. Or, I mean, you would have to like replace all the... like replace them in the copies of the monster files that you create. Yeah, why would I need Aether resistance like going into Act 6? Right. This place here that looks green and A3 overall, like everywhere, surely doesn't need Aether Rust, right? Surely doesn't need that. Are you gonna farm scaling dungeons to craft stoneplate greaves? It's fake, the zone is all acid and poison. And first of all, this zone here is Chaos and Vitality, because it's a Chthonian Rift. So you really do want to get like good Chaos runs and Vitality runs before going here. Also Fire is good to have against Chthonians in general, especially against the boss in here. I have rep with the rovers. Yeah, I need to do the runestone, right? Yeah, I can finally craft the runestone. I mean, yeah, that's gonna be the plan, right? Like, get a runestone for the helmet. To get at least, like, some additional Aether resistance. And maybe also, like, an Aether soul. Amulet or metal. And the runestone is not there because I didn't need it yet. And also I didn't have the reputation with the rovers for a pretty long time. But I really don't need Aetherus, I feel like. I mean, against like Act 1 Warden Krieg and against like Cronley, sure, it's nice to have like some Aetherus. But the fights aren't really like that hard, like you don't really need it. So the first place where you actually really need Aetherus is like Malmouth, right? So you kinda need higher Chaos Rust earlier than that, because I mean, Gregorian exists, right? And there are some like other Chaos Rusts, like this one right here, that are certainly scary enough for you to require a decent amount of Chaos Rusts to not have like a bad time in here. And same for Vitality actually. It changes a little bit on like Elite and Ultimate, because like on Elite and Ultimate, Krieg and Cronley, like their Aether damage is a lot scarier, so you do want like Aether resistance maxed on Elite and Ultimate earlier than Chaos Trust, I think. But in normal, I feel like Chaos is actually more important than Aether. Unless you go to Pod Vabbery, yeah. Even the Amalgamation in Act 3, like, I don't know, it didn't feel like I needed Aether as ability. Like, as long as you have like 30, 20% maybe, something like that, it's fine. I mean, the more you have, the better, of course, always. But if you don't have it, it's also fine. Now, this guy spawns volcanoes. You don't really want to stand on those volcanoes. He also does these, like, chaos spikes, these right here. Right, you don't want to run into them like this, because you're going to take a lot of damage, as you can see there. And they also stun you, so if you get hit by the... Actually, I think that's like his scariest ability, like, those chaos spikes are actually scarier than his volcanoes. But yeah, if you also like stand in the middle of the volcano and you get hit like by all projectiles from the volcano, they can shotgun you depending on your armor or flat absorption in general, just like one-shot you as well. Weißt du nicht von deiner ersten Liebe erzählen? Lol. Maybe next year. Have I tried Dawn of Masteries mod? I have, yes, once. I have played it for one day. I mean, it's good if you just want to like go crazy and try out multiple different masteries, multiple different enemies, different gear, etc. But honestly, it's like a mess, kind of. If you try hard, I feel like it's super easy, because yes, you can crank up the difficulty by like adding like a ton of mobs, right, and so on and so on. But you have so many items, and some of the classes are also like pretty ridiculously OP, I feel like. So, yeah. I mean, like, balance-wise, I think, I mean, I don't know, like, if you can, like, put some proper rules for yourself, or you just, like, want to have fun and, like, get creative and so on, it's pretty cool, but, like, I feel like there's no real challenge in Dawn of Masteries. At least it didn't feel like that to me, because you can just become, like, so OP anyway. Better to be safe, since some elite mobs can spawn Aether puddles, yeah, for sure. But you don't have to cut that, yeah. Yeah, like, as it's like 30-40% is, I guess, like, fine-ish or normal, even. But, like, from Malmouth, you want more, anyway. Alright, Igram, I mean, you can talk to him, right, obviously, and either just be a friend and don't fight him, like this, or you can pretend to be the Emperor and actually attack him, right? And if you attack him, I mean, he's actually pretty hard, right? Like, don't die to him on hardcore, please. But also, like, you need some leech, right, at least. But also, if you attack him and you manage to defeat him, then you get like an achievement, right? You don't have to like kill him, right? You only have to like get him down to like half HP. I mean, you don't actually want to kill Algorand ever, right? Honestly, without Leech and the AoE of this build, it's pretty fucking bad, what the fuck. Can I even kill him? Dude, there's so many shadows, what the fuck? What the fuck, dude? Okay, maybe don't do this at home, right? At least not on this build, and also not on veteran, right? Oh my god, this is content right here. I guess content window, right? Dude, if I didn't have Leech on my Cadence set, I would be so dead here, like what the fuck? What the fuck? My hands are sweaty even. There we go, holy fuck. Okay, he was a proper fight on this character. Whoops! I had 5k to finish and I let him heal. Dude, it's kinda getting late today, I don't know, like I'm not really feeling this right now. I'm not really like feeling doing harder challenges today. I was not even gonna stream, but oh well. Here I am. How about binding cluster? Do you see a cluster in my inventory? I had one. And I used it against Avril earlier today. Farm cluster? That's for tryhards, what the fuck. I mean, no, it's actually something you should do in hardcore, right? If you don't wanna die. You should at least like farm one cluster, or like, I mean, you should like kinda like always have like two at least, right? And working to farm them, and you can like farm them in like configuration, I guess, or immolation, right? Those kind of places. Could run Pod Weabery? Yeah, I could run Pod Weabery with 10% Aetherus. Sounds good. Nice tip. I could just play a Blitz Warlord, right? I could just play a Blitz Warlord instead. I think Algrim has like Giga Pierce Thrust as well, like why was I not killing him? What the fuck? He has to have like 99% Pierce Thrust, right? Make new characters run Cronley and delete them? Yeah, that's like... Yeah. What the fuck?
It's good to see the sun again.
Yeah, it's good that I survived the brawl with you as well, honestly. Like, holy, that was close. Okay, do I want to put more points here? Not really, right? I want to leave us at 12 points here. Let's get 1 point to deadly aim. And, I mean, you could also, like, get rid of Renewal, like, maybe a bit earlier than this. Then you have at least, like, another active heal. Maybe his items helped him? Wait, does Igrim have, like, random items that he wields? Or wears? That would be kind of funny, actually. I mean, okay, weapon, yes. But like armor? I don't think so. Can I reach Steel Resolve remove all soldier points past fighting form? It's 22 points basically. I mean, actually less than that, it's like 20 points maybe. Actually, I think it's 19 points. Oh, past fighting form. I was thinking that momentum. I mean, yeah, then it should be easy. Right? I mean, this is what, 22 points, then 32 points, and this is already like 35 points, right? And like 12 here, 10 here, etc, etc, right? I mean, you can drop that momentum. Like, Steel Resolve also adds damage, right? It's not like that bad. Deadly is all the damage? I mean... It is a big part of our damage, yes, for sure. It's not all the damage though, like you could do it, right? Like even if we lose like 10k DPS right now, honestly, we still have enough for it. Apart from against Algrim, I guess. I like dealing negative damage. How did you know? Also, do I need to put more points here? Not really, right? Unless I want like a better heal, which I shouldn't need technically. I kind of only need to like pick this up for like Steel Resolve mostly, right? But that's another. What did I say? Like 22, 32 points. So that's like 10 levels, right? I mean 11 levels. We're not gonna have like 11 levels before like Malmouth here. Alright, I mean, the second you go to Lone Watch, right, you get to Lone Watch, you should start working on your 8th resistance. So let's go back here and craft a runestone, for example. Right, let's craft a runestone.
Hey, is that any more scrap metal?
And also we can use that. I need to go to the rovers actually first and buy the blueprint. Next skill should be Death Sentence. Yeah, probably. But if you need the resistances, then I think you actually skip Death Sentence for
Put it to good use.
Steel Resolve. I mean, you could also max out the seal, right? Inquisitor's Seal. You could also do that. Did I take Throne? Not yet, but I will take Throne next. But it's basically like I finish Hydra, right? Then I remove Jackal, basically. I guess I can like finish Hydra now and remove Jackal now as well, right? Right? Yeah, could do that. Let me actually create a GRIMTOOLS link here for basically what I use to get through Act 5, right? This is the... Act 5 link. Hello, Nightbot, what are you doing? And then we can make one again. In a second here. I mean, this is not bad, right? Shroud of Arcane Balance. It requires 204 spirit though. Is it already time to put points of spirit? Dominators of Haste. Wait, did I sell the formidable boots? Whoops. Okay, let's just sell all of them, right? And then like write Aether Resistance again here. So I should be using this, right? Gives me Physique Cunning Spirit, which makes me able to wear this one, right? Which I can use instead of the Skinner's Family Seal, basically. Yep. Then on the ring I can put either a Frozen Heart or a Corpse Dust, right? Also, my stun rest is basically 0. So I should put more points of Scars of Battle as well, right? Yo, Slayer Peach, welcome, welcome. Okay, first of all, let's do the swap for the chest, right? Let's use Zolhan's Battle Plate. Right, there we go. This is gonna give us Aetherus as well. And then... I mean, I could use this one now. Vit and Chaos Rush. I kinda don't need Chaos Rush for Act 6, right? So I could use this. Gives me like more points to Scars of Battle, more Bleed Rush. Scars of Battle means more Stun Rush, more Fizz Rush, more health. A tiny bit of defensive ability at least. Just a tiny bit there. I need like an upgrade for this as well at some point, right? I guess you run Pod Valerie for this. Later. Like after Act 6 maybe.
Keep an eye out.
I don't need this helmet, right? Which helmet can I use?
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Oh, these are level 65, never mind. Maybe Black Legion, right? I think Black Legion is level 50, right? Yeah. But still like 3 levels away, right? Black Legion is level 50.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Yeah, like this one whole, yeah. Look at this one. This one is absolutely amazing, right? Actually the rolls are good, so I'm gonna like buy it already now, right? Yeah, boots are insane too, right? This one is also really... I mean, it also rolled 5% Fizz Rush, so I might as well just buy it already now. I mean, it's better than these formidable ones, right? It's... I mean, is it really better though? It is because of the Aether resistance, right? I mean, both aren't that bad, to be honest. We also have Hulking Leg Guards for level 50, giving us like more Stun Rush, Aether Rush, and Fizz Rush. Pretty nice. Yeah, I mean, we kinda like just need to get level 50, right? Kinda need to get level 50. Speak to Scorpion Barrel. We can do like some quests here and there. Maybe actually do like Hidden Path right now, for example. But I do want to put components, right? I do want to put like... I guess Ancient Armor Plating is still fine to put, right? And then we put like a Runes on the helmet and put the Sanctified Bone on the chest. Solar Pants could also be really good, yeah. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, even Drieg, right, with the Stun Rush is really good as well. Okay, I just need a helmet, real quick, that I can use until 50. So let's check out the Rovers, right? They might have a decent helmet. Because I really don't need about health resistance, right? I really don't.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Rovers don't even have a helmet, what the fuck.
Put it to good use.
Because what I want to do here with my helmet is I don't want to craft another Sanctified Bone, right? I'd rather buy another helmet that's the same helmet from these guys, right? And I put the Sanctified Bone in the chest.
I'll give you a good
I
price on
buy
what I've got left.
basically the same helmet again, right?
See you around.
And I craft a runestone for the helmet, which needs 3 ward stones, right? There we go, and we put a armor plating here, I guess. That should work.
Don't get killed out there.
And now we can also look at devotions, right? We can respec devotions at the Covenant's Refuge now. Blueprint for the green level 35 helmets. Actually, I don't think so. Some of the craftable low-level greens are pretty good as well. Yeah, they are actually surprisingly good sometimes, that's true. Alright, that's gonna cost me Aether Crystals. I have a total of 2 Aether Crystals remaining right now. But I guess that's fine. It's probably fine. We are gonna use Throne later on anyway, right? In the theory craft. Let me double check here. Yes, we do. So I think we work on Throne now. Like we got Assassin's Blade, we got the Eel. We work on Throne now. Yep. And we want this node over here for the Aether Rust, right? 10%. Okay, yeah, let's run the Hidden Path and SLT as well. Right, for Hidden Path you need some dynamite. We have 2. Was it 2 or 3 that you need? Three, you think? I mean, can I even craft more? I can't even craft more, right? That's actually 2. Nice. Like, I can't craft more because crafting dynamite requires Aether shards, and it doesn't look like I have an Aether shard. Maybe in inventory, like maybe at the stash. But I don't think I've actually like put any purple mats in the stash yet. And you can craft an Aether shard, yes, but it requires like 3 Aether crystals, and I have only 1 right now. So, I mean, I guess I could like farm them real quick. Though. It's not really that hard. Okay, let's hope for some good pants, right? Like Hidden Path is this hidden area, right? Has like 4 parts in total. This is part number 1. And you want to do this because you get a skill and an attribute point for completing this hidden path on every single difficulty. And yeah, all of these, I mean the 3 first bosses from this hidden path, they drop pants, or like they have a chance to drop pants. And especially the first and the second one is really nice. We didn't get the first one, feels bad now. The first one has like always stun resistance, so that would be very nice to have, right? More stun rest would be very nice to have. The second one is in Broken Hills, and the second one will have always Aether and Bleeding resistance, right? Which would also be pretty nice, right? And the third one is like good for pet pills, I think, so I don't know anything about it really. Yeah, Assassin's Blade can be procced on like multiple enemies when you like pass through with Cadence. Yep. Devastating of Alacrity. I mean, they have Chaos Rust. That's better than the Elemental Rust, right? And higher armor as well. Spirit in a way. I mean, sure. I lose the percent pierce damage. It's like a slight DPS loss, I guess. But I mean, I'll take it. I'll take the resistances. Alright, here we have boss number 2. Please drop your pants. Don't die to this guy actually, like he has some like purple flames he can put under your feet basically. We didn't get any pants, he's bad man. I mean we could farm them. The pants from this guy is really nice though. It also has life leech, right? It has leech, aetherus and bleed rest, like it's so good. Just absolutely amazing. What will my DPS with Voldrak Crusher be? Like with the same setup right now? I mean because of Hydra Devotion, it's gonna be less, right? Like it's kinda hard to like compare it on this build right now. With or without like Hydra. If I only had Kraken it would be easier to compare, but like because I have Hydra it's kinda hard, right? I mean, Voldrak is in general like a pretty good weapon though, like it's really nice. I mean, Cadence without Voldrak, like melee Cadence without Voldrak is pretty horrible though, so... Yeah, I guess I don't have dynamite. Fuck. I mean, you should really never skip these treasure troves though, because of like blueprints, right? But I can't be asked to like craft or farm 80 pluses right now. I could do like a very quick run in the mines, I guess, but also I don't want to like run here again, because I don't have a port, like... Yeah, I mean, just get the blueprint from like mobs instead, right? It's fine. Yo, Pink, welcome on, welcome on. Any upcoming games that I'm excited for? I'm excited when I can finally stream Farthest Frontier, to be honest. That is like the city builder made by Crate. And other than that, I don't know. What games are even good? Diablo 4. I mean, I guess somewhat, but I'm not gonna expect anything really. Like thinking Diablo 4 is gonna be good is like, I mean it can be good, right? But it requires a lot of copium to like think that. I mean, it can be a good game for like a month, right? Maybe. And then it just like falls off again. Okay, where did we put the points here? Do I want more stun rest? I mean... I kinda just wanna push Inquisitor. In some ways, not even Diablo 2 stands up to Grim Dawn. I mean, to me personally, Diablo 2 never stood up to Grim Dawn. But then again, I never really like played Diablo 2. So I don't really care that much about Diablo 2. And I mean, I tried playing Diablo 2 once, like 2 years ago for like the first time ever, and I was like, well, I mean, this is obviously like a game from like 2000 and like 20 years old, right? So why would I play it over Grim Dawn? Doesn't make any sense to me. And some things in Diablo 2 aren't even like that well made, I feel like. Like some skills just being like maybe good for like 10 levels and then just garbage for the rest of the game before and after that. I don't know. not necessarily my favorite, I guess. I mean, I kind of want the stun rest for this dungeon, though, maybe. Actually, no, I want the freeze rest for this dungeon. Yeah, I mean, I want this one anyway, right? Freeze rest and 8 rest. Yep. Yo, Aunt Crusader, welcome on. Yeah, I mean, even Path of Exile, like, it's just like well, I mean, okay, I say even Path of Exile, I mean, of course Path of Exile is also like better than Diablo 2. It might be like too zoomy for some people, but honestly, you can technically like play Path of Exile at your own pace, right? Like, you don't have to zoom as much. You can just like chill and play slow as well. It works, I guess, as well, to a certain extent at least. I mean, I wouldn't talk about like release PoE because like you can't play it unless maybe like on some private server, I don't know. I mean, Diablo 2 you can actually play, right? PoE, like release PoE, you can't really play it, right? So like it's not an option. Like, I wouldn't consider it to be a game because it's like, you can't play it. Didn't like PoE 1.0 like have actually like a couple of problems, like lots of... I mean, PoE 1.0 was like... I mean, it might not be as zoomy, but overall it was like a big mess compared to what PoE is now, at least, right? I mean, Grim Dawn when it released was basically just like Titan quests with some like engine work done and like a, like, I don't know, Lovecraftian filter over it, right? Yeah, I mean, Diablo 2 was a great game for its time, definitely. But industry, I mean, like, developers and players have moved on to better games that do the same in a like more refined way. I'm not saying those like newer games are perfect, like PoE has its flaws, Grim Dawn has its flaws. All of those games have like flaws of their own. But at least to me, like a game like Grim Dawn was, I don't know, it's like way better than Diablo 2. Just not as known, the name maybe doesn't sound as like cool to some people, because it's not Diablo, right? It's not made by Blizzard, which nowadays should be a bonus. But I feel like for some people, because of like all the nostalgia, or like because they just like shill for big companies, it's like actually a bonus. And then of course, like, yeah, multiplayer in Grim Dawn is not that great, and trading is like not that well implemented either. Yo, Lotodor, welcome on. Thanks for the follow as well. Love the YouTube content. That's good to hear, man. Thanks for watching. And welcome on. If you dual wield Balrog's bloody arm, does the bleed damage from both weapons stack? You mean the flat bleed damage, or the percent bleed damage, or the bleed damage added to savagery? Different weapons are considered different sources, right? Maybe not. I actually don't know. Or are they only getting like both procced when you're like using an attack that hits with both weapons? It's actually a very good question. Platform weapons shouldn't stack, yeah. But it's like two different weapons, right? Like, it could be that the flat from the weapon actually stacks. Because it's like a different source. I mean, all the other like weapon damage, like bleed weapon damage, obviously doesn't stack. Yeah, like if you proc, for example, wording death, right? Like it hits with both weapons, and like it should apply both flat bleeding damage from weapon number 1 and 2, right? Reflective mob. Maybe we shouldn't like attack it when it has its aura up. PoE is only a good game if it is your full-time game. PoE doesn't work as a side game. I mean, yeah, I understand what Naomi is trying to say, right? It's like it needs your full attention, it needs like full commitment to even like understand how the game works. Like once you start playing PoE and you want to actually like progress in some way, like you have to play it more than like once per hour. I mean like once, like more than 1 hour per week, right? Like a side game would be a game where you just like start, you don't have to think about it at all. Like you play for an hour and then you stop again, right? Like Diablo Immortal, for example, could unironically be like a good side game. I mean, that said, I would never recommend it to anybody. But things like, I don't know, like some city builder games, for example, right? Like Father's Frontier, for example, it's like a perfect side game, right? Like you boot it up, play like another hour of your village, and then you just do something else again, right? Or I don't know. Like even something like Elden Ring, right? Unless you like doing the hardest content in the game in Elden Ring, like if you just do like world exploration and that kind of stuff, like you can just like play it every now and then and it's totally fine. Most ARPGs now are side games or are full-time game, like full-time job games. I don't know, I feel like for example Grim Dawn is like if you ask Path of Exile streamers, right, like for Path of Exile, I mean, or players rather, like people who play a lot of Path of Exile, they would say Path of Exile like their main game, right? And then if they play like a side game, something like Last Epoch or maybe Grim Dawn can be like a side game, right? But unless like those people like really try hard as well in LE or in Grim Dawn, they might not necessarily do like all the content, but still like lots of content, right, in those games. I feel like Grim Dawn can be like a perfect main and side game. I mean, generally probably rather a side game, because like for it to be like, I mean, it can be a main game if you like to reroll characters, right, and if you like to like play the same content over and over and over. But if you're like expecting continuous updates like Path of Exile, then I guess it's not like a main game for you, right? It's more like a sort of a side game then, to like play between seasons. Life is your side game. Yep. Too real. For a shorter play in between, you mostly play Civilization 6. Just one more round. I mean, if you can stop between rounds, sure. I kind of like, I mean, I played some Civ 5 at some point, and then at some point I was like, nope, I'm not gonna play this game ever again. I mean, the game is great, and I wouldn't mind like playing another like session with friends maybe. But if I play it like on my own, it's just like, just one more round, and then it's like 5 AM, and I say, what the fuck? Yeah. Not really like a good side game for me, at least. Yeah, Civ 5 is really good. I still haven't bought Civ 6 even. I guess it's, for me personally, never gonna be worth it really. Because I don't play like those kind of games enough. So we got some more physique. I mean, I still only have like 9 points now, 10 points. Alright, let's put more points into down here. Right? Next, I need to just go for like Steel Resolve, Death Sentence, Inquisitor Seal, right? Those are like the juicy skills they get next. And then also, eventually, Aura of Conviction. I mean, also like the weapon pools, because like Chilling Rounds and Storm Spread, of course. And then we want to switch over to, like, from Odorron's Rage over to Aura of Conviction. And also, of course, like, eventually get Horn of Gander, right? The all-knowing, I mean, the all-honking, rather, Horn of Gander, right? Every time you play Civ 6, you think to yourself you could have played Civ 5 instead, right? I mean, it was like that on release of Civ 6, but I thought it's gotten a lot better now with DLCs and so on, maybe, I don't know. I guess I personally don't like the graphics of Civ 6 that much. Civ 5 is like, just like right, I think, when it comes to graphics, for a game like that at least. Civ 6 looked like really cartoony last time I looked at it, at least. You only played Civ 3? That's too old school for me. I've never played it either. Actually, maybe I have. My dad might have had that game. Civ 3, maybe, I don't know. I remember he had like some Civilization game. I don't know which one exactly though. We're gonna do like a full clear to get level 50 here. I mean, I still have to do like hidden path, never mind. Let's just go Alchemos. You don't want to stand inside the Rime Fire here, right? Okay. What's the roll on the sword? Void Touch of Shattering. Wait, why is it not showing? Oh, right, because I filtered swords, that's why. Oh, I should like still pick it up maybe. I mean, that is lots of cold damage, right, if you wanna like play a cold character. It's not the worst one to play around at this while leveling. And when I'm gonna play Baldur's Gate 3, I probably won't, to be honest. I'm not like super big into CRPGs, and they are, I think, pretty time consuming. But maybe I will also play it. We'll see. We got Ilgor's Medal. This is pretty good as well for this character, right? Plus 3 chilling rounds, 50% weapon damage to chilling rounds. But it's not as good as Gutworm, right? Like, Gutworm is just better, but plus 3 deadly momentum. This is more if you want to like play a cold gunner, right? It doesn't have like any pierce damage, right, on the Implicit. No pierce damage either. We've got some pretty heavy armor now here, actually. Like Impervious of Solaris Malice. I mean, that's not bad, right, actually. Shade Leather Leggings. It has 1% cunning, Pog. One of your favorite ARPGs, I mean CRPGs rather, are Pathfinder games and Pillars of Eternity. I mean, I have a friend who also like loves those kind of games. I don't know, I've never really like played them. Maybe that's why I don't have like any special feelings for them either. Around level 50 is around level 50 rather. Armor has a big jump in armor values, right? You can get something like this or this, right? This is an item level 50. I don't know why it doesn't require player level 50. I feel like this is a bug actually. Like, okay, it has level 38 affixes, I think. But shouldn't the item itself also require level 50? When it has like 630 armor? Like, how is this a level 38 item? And I know for a fact that like you don't drop these items at level 38. Right? Because they have like, I think, item level 50. But they don't require level 50, right? Do white base items even require level? I think so, yeah. Okay, I mean, let's see. I mean, maybe not. No, they certainly do. Right, look at this, for example, right? Actually, no, it's item level. Yeah, no, you're right. They don't. So it's only... Oh, yeah, okay, I see. Yeah, okay, I see. They just don't have any level requirement. Yeah, makes sense, makes sense. Yeah, they are different. I mean, they still have like the attribute scaling of the item level and not the player requirement level. And I mean, most of like the affixes, for example, here they're like 38 affixes, right? But this one even like only has level 30 affixes, right? So you could technically, if you had the physique, right? Which you totally can actually at level 30, right? If you like just dump physique, you can wear this at level 30. You can have a 630 armor chest at level 30. I mean, just you can't find this at level 30, right? But you can find it at level 50 and then like put it in your stash and use it on another character. It's actually pretty hilarious. I never really like thought about this that much, but that is pretty interesting. I mean, it doesn't really like matter that much, I guess. Oops. The best spell in the game, right? Pork jump. Chains of Anguish. Wait, was this fine? No. Okay, let's just sell all of this, right? Yeah, I'll sell this stuff. Time to go. Alright. See you around, Ground Zero. Thanks for watching. Take care. Catch you tomorrow, maybe. Okay, I need level 50 for these, right? So like, I'm gonna wear these two. They're like really good. And then what? Am I gonna use those chests as well? Pierce, Poison, Elemental. I'm gonna lose Aether though, then, right? Oh my god. So I have to farm Solar basically, right? Because I need Aethers from Solar. Yeah, I mean, I might reset here. Let's do that. Estimated drop for season 4. Announcement very soon, TM, which will have the actual date. Yo, Rappler, welcome on, welcome on. Gender reveal party. Huh? BBA bleed damage stacks if you hit with one weapon and then the other, or if you hit with both as part of weapon pool skill, or if you hit with one, swap weapons and hit with the other. Alright, that's good to know. Sea Shark, thanks for the insight. How many people will review Founders Frontier in the first 24 hours on Steam? Oh, on Steam? I know that like plenty of people are gonna actually like stream it and like review it for YouTube, including people like Maurice Weber as well. Yo, take care, adios. Good night, good night. Dude, Steam reviews are like, I feel like always the most trolled thing ever. What is this? No drop? Huh? Yeah, I was surprised you asked actually, Naomi. I mean, it's good that you asked because like, I know you're not gonna buy it anyway, but other people might. And the more people ask, the more Crate feels like they should make one. And just because they make one, I mean, them making one obviously will need some time, but usually like supporter packs are like always worth it for the money, right? Like, because it's like minimal investment. Like you can keep your investment kind of minimal, and you can cash in pretty decently, I think. I mean, if the game is good and like people want to actually support you. I don't know like how many people actually like buy the Grim Dawn supporter packs, for example. I feel like many people like buy the full like definitive edition, right? Unless they just like buy the base game and then like ask, are the expansions worth it? Which I guess like plenty of people do as well. But do people actually buy the supporter packs? I mean, I did, but I feel like some people don't even know they exist. You got them? Nice. %10 faster building and working best supporter pack. Pay to win, yikes. Not like this. Please keep it a cosmetic only. Wait, does he not drop his pants or what? Huh? He should at this level, right? Like, what the fuck? Supporter packs? I mean, you can easily check if you have them or not by just like going to Devil's Crossing and like looking, or like checking if you have these two NPCs here, right? Lancel the Knight is supporter pack number 2, Corey the Keeper supporter pack number 1, basically, right? You're just in a mood to troll Grim Dawn Reddit right now, right? I mean, Reddit is pretty hilarious sometimes. I don't know, in general kind of like stopped going on Reddit more and more. Because honestly, I don't know, like the average things written on Reddit are just pretty pepega for the most part. Xantai? I think Xantai is like mid to late 30s maybe. Control is on sale. Wait, what is Control? You got some. Okay, when you have... when you don't know whether you should... Oh fuck, it's level 60. Oh fuck my life. I was gonna say, when you don't know whether you want the Aether resistance from these or the stun resistance from Drieg, just get like Thunderstruck Prefix, because then you get stun res on top of the Aether res, right? I mean, it's really good pair of pants. Like, Prefix is good, the Suffix is garbage, the Suffix is just like... Suffix is just like poison and acid damage, right? That is garbage. But the actual problem is like, it's level 60, right? I can't wear it right now. I need like a level 40 pants. How did it even like drop level 60 pounds? What the fuck? I'm like too high level already. Feels bad, man. It should like drop some level 40 pounds though. Like, I'm pretty sure it should. Sci-fi RPG, really sick lore, okay. Sick lore, sick graphics, okay. Why am I killing all this trash all the time here? What am I doing? What am I doing? I mean, yeah, sometimes farming in this can be a bit painful. You got a dumb question to ask at 10, 11, 12 PM. Does global conversion work on retaliation too? Yes. Yeah, I mean that's basically when they're gonna start working on Grim 2, I'm pretty sure. Like, definitely, like, yeah, after those two games are out and have followed up between them to like the two as well. Vigorous of the Wild. I mean, why is it level 60 again? Come on, what the fuck? I mean, maybe I'm too high level already, right? What level is he? I should check. I should check on GRIMTOOLS, like which level he is and like what gear he can drop. You can do that on GRIMTOOLS, so why am I not doing that? Alright, let's run to him again, let's look at his level and then check his drop table for that level, right? $11.99 pineapples. Yeah, definitely. Ginger souls. Well, you guys in chat. You guys in chat. Fuck. Where's my drop? Imagine if you had a horse or a steed in Grand Dawn and you could fall off edges, yeah. I would never play hardcore though. I mean, if mobs could fall off edges, then you need like an ability to kick, right? Just like kick mobs off the ledge. Mystic of Insight. Okay, those rolls are absolutely not that good, but also I forgot to check the level. What am I doing? Okay, these guys are like level 50, 51. I'm gonna assume he's like level 53 then. Let's see here. So Guardian of Solar, right? Let's put him to like 50, I don't know, 54 maybe. Huh? Is this bugged or something? Wait, why is monster database level like 1194? Am I Pepega? Base game, yes. %% Pepega? Okay. What am I doing wrong here, guys? What the fuck? Okay, 84 shows. 75 shows. 60 shows. What? Wait, is there only level 30 and then level 60 pants? So there's like a certain level range where you actually can't drop pants? That's so bullshit, if true. I guess we should have went here level 30. Yeah, it's actually 30 and then freaking 60, what the fuck? What the fuck, crate? Hello? Okay. Why am I even doing this then? Ah, that sucks. Wow. Alright, that was 60. I got level 50 pounds though, to be honest. Right, like, why am I even farming them? What am I doing? Complete waste of time. Okay, guys, I mean, don't... this guy needs help as well. Don't farm Solar around level 50, or like around level 45 to 50, like, that's just horrible, don't do that. Now we know. No worries, I just like wasted like 30 minutes, yeah. Feels good, man. What the fuck, okay. There is either speed leveling or slow SSFing. I mean, yeah, there's not really like such a thing as like quick SSFing, to be honest. I mean, usually I'm like 25 hours to max level in SSF, but yeah, same here, also only like level 60. It's probably the same for all three of them, but I need more physique, right? I mean, okay, one more level and then we get it. Yeah, okay, perfect. In this season you just can't get Nemesis pants. True. This boss, if you're playing hardcore first time, don't do it, right? Mad Queen has like this aura, right? This red aura. If she has it on, just run. Wait for her to not be mad anymore, right? And then attack her. She's gonna like respawn the aura at some point, right? There it is. Okay. If you keep enough distance, you can kinda like still attack a bit. But like whenever she gets hit by a projectile, basically, any projectile is gonna... Actually, it's not only projectiles, it can also like be ground effects, and other like ticking skills. All of them can like proc her like spikes as long as she has this aura up. So yeah, like just don't attack her. Just run. It's gonna be Pierce Cadence. Yes, this already is Pierce Cadence basically. Already have the Ugdenborg bolt thrower. We don't have enough dynamite for this though, like what the hell. Okay, we need to... Warden's Lab is probably not gonna drop me any more crystals, right? Let's see here. Nope, we are too high level. Let's go to configuration then real quick. Do you get a skill point in non-elite? Yes, you do. If you are playing solo Sapphire, right, if you're not using a merit, you get a skill point on normal, elite and ultimate. You get one per difficulty. If you are using the merit, you only get an ultimate. Because the merit like already gives you the one, like the points from normal and elite. So kinda hate this area to be honest. Well, that's our cluster that we don't have, that we need. How do I get it? That's an Aether Shard. Alright, now we can get it. Yep. Alright. Back to a cluster, Pog. I should also run this one later, like Pod Weavery. Not now though. Death, yep. Nah, you also definitely get like extra skill points on merit. Definitely. Like the second you hit level 2, right? Like you don't get the skill points until level 2, right? Because you cannot choose a mastery until level 2. But once you're level 2, you're gonna notice that there is more than 3 skill points there for you to allocate. Another shard. It's pretty nice for dynamite. Like shards you kind of only need for, I mean for some crafting and then mostly dynamite. Let's just kill him before we click the totem route. Let's just play it safe, yeah. I actually did the Cadence quest, what the fuck. I usually like never do this one. But yeah, it has been done. I have a video for like speed leveling. There we go. Basically just like watch that video, then you know what to do. It's a bit more than just like clicking on the barret. So Vigorous of the Wild will go. Shroud of Kings is actually not too bad, but it doesn't have any resistance. It has Thunderous, I guess. Another Shade Leather. Am I even gonna use these over this? No, right? Like I need the Aetherus and I need the... I mean this has damage, but like this has Aetherus and Fizz and also Stun Rust, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna use Shade Leather, I think. We do wanna keep the cluster obviously. Is this an upgrade? I mean, it kind of is, I guess. I don't have a soul shard on my ring, so I don't need the Vitrance. It's more health, right? And cunning. I could also play Glory of the Silver Knight. It's not too bad either, since you found it. And it has like 500 armor, which is a lot more than the other one. Actually, no, I'm gonna play Legion Headguard anyway, right? Yeah. Fuck these random items. And random items can be good, of course, but... this one is pretty good, I saw actually as well. It's basically like Cronley Ring, right? Minus Poison Rust plus Elemental Rust, which is bad. Once you have Storm Spread, it's really nice though. I'm gonna sell these. Wait, what happened to the other? Why did I sell this one? What the fuck? Isn't Homestead door closed? For speed leveling? Yeah, you don't, I mean... Ask Envy if you wanna go to Homestead or not. Right, Envy knows. Right, Dynamite. And we just need level 50, right? Let's put the soul shard here. What did we put on the... What did we put on here even? I guess, yeah, another anti-venom cell, right? That should be good. Then we can also like change the ring. The Crown ring to this one. Yeah. We could also change the Crony ring, I mean this one instead of Divine ring. Frank the Bearded Dragon. Well, hello Frank the Bearded Dragon, how are you? I do not know who you are really, but welcome on, thanks for watching. Frank the Bearded Dragon. Pleased to meet ya. What's more important while leveling, damage or res? Generally I would say maxing resistances. But it kind of depends on like which act you're in, what you're playing, how much damage you already have, etc, etc. I would say for like the first 20 to 30 levels. Also, I mean, it also like depends on the gear piece, right? Like, I would say for the weapon, you always want to prioritize damage. For like some slots where you can, for example, get attack speed if you're like attack speed focused, right? Like Amulet, I have attack speed, Ring, I have attack speed, Gloves, I have attack speed. So I'm like trying to get like an attack speed, either base or affix, and then whatever affixes I get on top is like what I'm gonna use. But for armor, you basically always wanna like prioritize resistances over damage. Unless it's like an armor piece that gives you like bonus damage to your main ability, right? Then you can also kinda go for damage on armor pieces, but it has to be like a very special like armor piece then. Armor before 94. I mean, Lokar makes you tankier in different ways, to be honest. It's not via armor, but like you get a shit ton of health and like plus skills, which also do make you tankier as well. Alright, we should be level 50 after we're done with this last part of the hidden path right here. Yeah, I mean, you can even like clear this R65 or 70 in low core gear if you want. The game flashing? Are you on drugs? Okay. 85k max crit level 50. Okay. Okay, we're at 50. I mean, it's kind of time to switch gear. But do I want to go back right now? No, right? Let's do it after we kill the boss here. Should be fine for this boss to build as it is, right? Yeah, level 50 is also like when you can technically like start equipping purple gear, like legendary gear. But honestly, the gear that I've found so far is like, it's pretty garbage for my build, so I'm not equipping like anything purple here, at least not yet. Oh yeah, there's also like another devotion shrine here. Very nice, very nice. Which means we can finally get the stun rest as well. Very nice, very nice. The build had like literally 0% physical resistance, like I think 10 levels ago. We're up to 9 now, it's gonna be even more. And then once we have Aura of Conviction, it's gonna be actually decent. Like, maybe not amazing, but at least like not absolute garbage anymore. The character should feel tankier then. Because like right now it's still... I mean, once we get like the level 50 gear on, it's already gonna feel like a lot tankier. And I feel like between level 40 and 50 this character just like felt really squishy. But also I did spec into like only cunning basically, and yeah, also like just recently switched over from like normal to veteran. So it was a little iffy in Act 5 to be honest. Got the attribute point as well. I mean the skill point rather. Okay, next point, chain rounds and vigor. 1 point each at least. Actually should like put 2 points to shitting rounds I think. Oh yeah, also starting at level 50 you only get like 2 skill points per level, not 3 anymore. Or like from level 51 on. Let's go back to whatever hub real quick and switch around some gear. Right? We're gonna use these pants, so we're gonna lose like bleed and pierce thrust. But that's how it is. We're gonna gain 8 thrust, that's very nice. We are gonna equip Legion Headguard. Right? That's like Giga Aether and Chaos Thrust. And also we're gonna equip Legion Greaves, which is like more Physrust than the current ones, right? And this gives me 80% Aether resistance, which is basically what we even did all of this for, right? I mean, seems good, right? Seems good. And you have like 600 armor now. It's not too bad. We can also switch the ring here, right? Actually we can't, we need more physique. Oh. Okay. Wait, we can just... Question mark? Time to go to Elite, Captain. Alright, we're gonna keep the Runestone of course, we're gonna keep the Angelino Salve as well from this one. Right, Poison Rust here. Now I don't actually need like more Aether and Elemental Rust right now. But it's still good. I mean I do need Aether Rust I guess. I'm gonna use this one now. I mean, if I put Ancient Armor Plating, right, it's gonna be enough physique. I just need some more physique somewhere, right? Like this one has physique. Right, now we can equip this. Switch back the belt, there we go. Just never remove your pants. I mean, you should like generally never remove your pants, right? So. There is no quest database. So you don't know where to go. You can even switch the ring now, actually. Yeah, that's still fine. Unless you want to wear a dust chest. Which we could. Because now we have like 80... plus 12 or overcap for Aether here. It's just like way more armor, right? It's just a lot more armor, but never mind. The physique crumbles. All the physique pieces crumble. This doesn't work. Wait, what? Need to switch both of them? Oh, okay. Yeah, let's not do that then. Okay, let's sell some stuff. But I mean, I could actually switch the ring, right? Yeah, that's fine. Which DLC is this? I'm just playing like vanilla Grim Dawn. I mean, definitive edition obviously, so like all the DLCs. But no mods. Like no mods on top. I mean, in the year 2022, I would say anything that's not vanilla Grim, I mean, anything that's not definitive edition Grim Dawn is kind of like not actually Grim Dawn anymore. I mean, playing Grim Dawn without the like official DLCs is like playing Diablo 2 without like Lord of Destruction or something like that. Like some weird shit like that. And yes, the DLCs are all worth it. You could say, like, you could argue that Crucible is maybe like optional and you don't necessarily need it. But if you play the game enough, then like, even Crucible is gonna be like fun for you to like play every now and then. Played a lot of PoE, yeah. Okay. Yeah, playing Grim Dawn without DLCs is like PoE with only 4 acts. Right. I mean, Grim Dawn literally has only 4 acts if you don't buy any DLCs, and with DLCs it has like 7 acts and 50% more classes, 9 instead of 6, and lots of more items and like certain mechanics like skill modifiers also like don't exist without DLCs, and more devotions. Like it's just like a different game and a way better game with DLCs than without. Crucible is already kind of worth it just for speed leveling, yeah, like, I mean Crucible is generally like only worth it like once you've like played through the game already once and you'll have like one maxed out character, I mean not maxed out but like max level character, right? In PoE like getting to level 100 is like basically maxing out your character, whereas in Grim Dawn getting to 100 is like, level 100 in Grim Dawn is kind of like level 80 in PoE maybe, something like that, like it's really easy, like you just get there anyway. And then once you level 100, you start like actually min-maxing your character. You don't start like really before level, I guess level 94 is like the level, right? Because at level 94 you can like equip all the gear in the game. So like at level 94 you kind of like start min-maxing your character, and before that you don't really. You're just like still leveling, like you're just like trying to somehow get to like the point where you can then like min-max your character. Anyway, we are finally strong enough, like with 80% Aetherus we should be strong enough for sure for this Act 6 now. That is like pretty much 60% more Aetherus than I had when I went here the first time, right? That is quite a bit. And also armor is like a lot higher, right? Yeah. Should actually like put one more point to Scars of Battle there. Because I'm down to 98% absorption again. Because I lost some like plus skills to that skill. Oh yeah, I think on pants, right? The other pants have like plus skills to Scars of Battle. Also, what's my Physrus now? Physrus now is 20% instead of 9%. Like this like Black Legion gear, it's just insane. It's like really good, right? The head guard, the boots, absolutely amazing. At least for level 50. I mean, Crucible is just like all endgame systems, like another way to have a dick measuring contest for sure. That's just how it is. can only help balance the game if you have Crucible. I mean, if I was playing still on normal, then I wouldn't care about resistances either. On veteran, you do actually want to care about resistances, I think, like, at least in the expansion acts. Like, in the base game, it's not like that hard, but like, expansions are a bit harder, right? Like, Ashes of Malmouth can be a bit scarier without like max Aetherus, or like without at least like 50 to 60% Aetherus maybe. And, I mean, Forgotten Gods, I guess it's not like that hard and normal either way. It's actually weaker, like, I mean, it's actually easier than Malmouth, at least on normal. On Elite and Ultimate I feel like it's harder, but like on normal it's actually easier, I think. PvP keeps games alive. Even indirect. I mean, yeah, like Crucible, right? It's kind of like indirect PvP, or like shredded ram pushing. Like all those like races or contests. I mean, races, I guess there aren't like that many races. But like people don't do races in Grim really. But you could do races technically. Like there are some objectives that you could like race for. Wait, what this like lightning thing? Oh, it's from the ring, right? The lightning barrage. Also, since I'm like level 50 and I did respec some of the skills as well, let's create another GRIMTOOLS link here for you guys. There you go. Yeah, I mean, I'm always happy that like people play the Crucible because it does keep the community, or like a certain part of the community at least, alive as well. And yeah, I mean, I also myself, actually, I haven't played it I think this entire month, or like the last 2 months. But I did actually like play some Crucible every now and then, and I should play it again a bit. Like take some of my newer builds there as well, like the Cold Doombolt character, or like the Aegis Spam character, or the Perdition character, right? Or the Lightning Pyron build, right? Or actually no, it's not Lightning Pyron, it's Fire, of course. It's Fire, Water Trap Elementalist, right? All of those builds could like do a Crucible run for sure. Yeah, it's a bit annoying that you always have to like start level 1 though, like wave 1. At least like once per character. That is a bit annoying. I agree. They should make Crucible tokens transferable, right? If you could make like Crucible tokens transferable, that'd be so nice. Like you just like put the tokens in your stash, just like you put like iron bars in your stash, right? I personally really would like to have Crucible in Season 5. At least like the parts of Crucible that actually matter, so like 150 to, like 100 to 170 I think is like fine. Everything below 100 is a meme anyway, but I think like 100 to 170 is fine. Loker's a liar. You click start at 150, but he starts at 151. It's technically true, yeah. You hope this season lets you start 50, Capilla. I don't know, I think like once per fresh start, that's totally fine. Like, I mean, Shadow Ram grind is like, takes a bit longer than, I mean, like the default Shadow Ram grind takes a bit longer than Crucible though. Oh my god, the fucking door is like blocking all my projectiles. What is wrong here? Or rather, the door frame, not even the door. There was no door. Okay, honestly, if I had to like re-level the same character again from level 1 now, right, I would actually like play Falcon. I would actually play Falcon instead of Assassin's Blade. And I would probably also like play Falcon first. Maybe Jackal 3 points, but then like instantly Falcon. Before Kraken even. You would play Force Wave. I mean, it's totally fine. The only time that wasn't fine was like when I was fighting Algrim, right? Like there, every day didn't have any AoE for like the shadows. Mythical Sanguinar? I mean, it's not mythical, what am I saying? Just empowered. I wonder like how good this weapon is actually. But it has no... It's a crossbow, but it has 0 armor piercing. Huh? How? So weird. Oh, magic. But it's a bleeding item, it's not a magic item. Obviously, crossbow bolts don't pierce armor, yeah. They definitely don't. Should I transmog the weapon finally? I think we had like enough tuck today. Let's get some more like gun sounds again. If you're playing Pierce, right? Like Pierce melee, just get Empowered Blade Fury, right? It's like literally the only like good 200 Pierce 200 in the game, like for leveling. Just get it. He uses bolts with suction cup on the top, on the tip. Yeah, exactly. And that suction tip like sucks the blood out of the enemy, which is why it has like bleeding damage. It makes total sense, right? Alright, level 51. That is not really anything special with it. I'm just gonna put like 1 or 2 more points to Scars of Battle, I think. Yeah, 1 more point is actually enough. And we're gonna... I'm gonna put a point in Chilling Rounds, right? Chilling Rounds gives me another pass-through weapon pool skill, which is really nice. And also freezes, actually. Yeah, there it is. Didn't freeze for some reason. And this just feels good, right? It's the coolest weapon pool skill in the game, haha. And, pretty chill indeed. Okay, yeah, we have good Physicist armor now. We can just face tank this guy. Sounds good. Bursting rounds is pretty fire. How many bolts are there? Is it? I think it's 2, right? Or was it 3? It's 2, right? I can't tell. I mean, Bursting Round is 1, Markovic is 1, Zolans is 1. This is at least 2. I think it's 2. I mean, and that's Gunslinger. Gunslinger is also 2, right? This is 2 times 70, so like 140 basically. And this is 2 times 55, so like 110. And it's not really like a lot of damage, but... Actually, Bursting Round is 95% damage and so only 1 projectile, so it's like technically even like a DPS loss. If you like ignore the added damage, so like it's not really a DPS loss right now, but... I mean, like if I remove any weapon pool skill here, I think it's gonna be... I mean, it gotta be Bursting Round, right? So Igor adds 18 times 2. Yeah, probably. I mean, yeah, if it's 18%, it's like 2 projectiles, so it's 36% damage now. Like weapon damage.
You better have it. As for the black. I don't know. So, yeah.
I'll give you a good price for what I've got.
Alright, we need of Alacrity gloves, please, right? Give me Alacrity gloves. Nope, 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 nope. Thunderstruck of Fortitude, Giga Chad. I mean, these are literally Zolhounds, right? Just like not like without the plus skills and like without the percent damage, I guess. I mean, 4% chance to avoid projectiles is pretty much useless. Yeah, I mean, that was not bad, right? I'm gonna just use it because it has like higher armor. It's like the main motivation here to switch chest, to be honest. Because chest armor is the armor piece that has like the highest percent to get hit on, right? Feels like attack speed loss. Yeah, but yeah, it is an attack speed loss because the animation is longer than like a default animation. But overall, it's still a DPS gain, right? Still really nice. People blushed to get hit on. I mean, you get hit on a certain piece of armor, right? If an enemy hits you. But yeah, English has like triple meanings in every single word, dude. I guess. I got the same ring again. Huh. I could wear 2 for like plus a bazillion points to stall spread, which actually wouldn't be that bad. Because I convert the light into pierce anyway, right? How many more points do I need to even like use the ability there? I'm still like at least 10 or 15 points away, right? That's for like, yeah, it's 40 points deep, right? It's 40 points deep, so it's actually 20 points away. It's another 10 levels, right? Yeah, sometimes I wonder if it's like better to go for like Aura of Conviction and the weapon pool skills earlier compared to going for Deadly Momentum. But Deadly Momentum is like so much damage, right? I don't know, man. Wait, does it actually shoot twice? I thought it shoots only once on 2-hand. It actually shoots twice. I mean, okay, I think Storm Spread shoots one when you're 2-handed. It shoots once when you're 2-handed. It shoots once when you're dual wielding, but it actually shoots twice if you're only using one-handed gun. Which is why like Stronghold Purifier has 8 projectiles as well on Storm Spread. Which is like pretty busted, in my opinion. Yeah, it shoots twice on gun shield, exactly. I mean, it also shoots twice on gun and offhand. Rest in peace. Like, there's no actual difference in animations between like gun and shield and gun and offhand, actually. Like, there are. Like in the DBR file, right, you have only one entry for one-handed ranged. It doesn't matter what offhand you have, as long as it's like not another ranged weapon. So I'm assuming it has to be the same for like shield and offhand. Oh my god, stairs, please stop it. Keep your stairs to yourself. Oh, there's actually a wagon here. Oops. Did I not pick up the quest for the wagons? What am I doing? I mean, you can still do the wagon quest without picking up the quest, but you should really like pick up the quest, otherwise you might miss where you have to go, right? So there was one down here. Should be one up here and one down here, I guess, as well. Stronger Purifier was like honestly the only Purifier that really like felt in-game safe for me personally for hardcore. At least the only like gunslinger. Lujugan Druid? Yeah, that's totally a gunslinger, right? And also totally a purifier, right? Alright, we got all 3 wagons, that's nice. And we can like still complete the quest. Yo, Amigo, quick one. Imagine being an eldritch horror and some guy with a funny hat and a pokey stick thrower casually strolls by and fucks up your day. Yep. What the fuck? Click on it, please. Lower the bridge. Still alive. I'm not even on elite yet, dude. I didn't find elite Elric yet, so.
If you're the ethereal's bad.
Alright, one more point in vigor, one more point in chilling rounds. We have a total of 13 plus 13 plus 18 plus 18, which is 31 times 2, right? So 62 plus 15, so 76% chance to use a Rockpool skill on our non-cadence sets, right? It's not too bad, it's okay. I mean, considering we only have like 1 pointers, that's totally fine. Now these have conversion, so we can't use them.
See you around.
I almost died to Algrim though. That's actually true, yeah.
Yeah, resistance had a...
There you are. There you are. Well discussed.
Corinia's the steel.
Alright, steel cap has been liberated, right? Steel cap is liberated. And we need to find some supplies in steel cap district. I mean, no, like rather the steel cap base has been liberated, not the entire area yet. So we need to find some supplies, right? Arcane and weapon supplies, and then we need to find like a guy who's dying, and then we need to find a bunch of other group of survivors, and we need to also get Yvonne's memory, for which you kind of should have already talked to Yvonne, which is a lady up the stairs in Sleekett District, right? Yep, there she is. Now Yvonne has a kind of like a secret attached to her, and if you find out about her secret, then you're gonna get a secret achievement as well. Right. So you should do it at least once, like trying to figure it out once at least. Sick lightning, mage hunter, shielder. Depends on the build, I guess. You can play Hyrian shield, I guess. I don't know. Hyrian shield is it actually kind of somehow works on mage hunter, but I wouldn't call it like sick. For Ludrigan pistol? Wait, Mage Hunter Ludrigan pistol? I just play a second pistol. Oh, the aura sensor shield. And it's probably better than Hyrian even. Yeah, because like Hyrian is really not that great. There's no good second pistol. Couldn't you just like play the Gallon? Like the lightning gun, the Gallon gun? Yorek colleague, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? You imagine a mage hunter being just a magical hunter who hunts game, but instead of doing it with a bow, it throws meteors on their prey. Yeah, I mean, that could be a mage hunter. Is a mage hunter a hunter that mages, or is it a mage that hunts? I don't know. Yo, Enfield, how are you, man? I'm super tired right now, but other than that, I'm good. How about you? Get home from work. Alright, that sounds like a long day at work as well. Alright, so we found the supplies here as well, right? Richter is gonna die, but he's gonna Give us a stash right over here. Victor's tanks. Another cluster. Oh yeah, you're gonna get like lots of clusters actually in Act 6 here, right? Like these things, these like sentinels can drop it. Always like the Aether crystals can drop it, right? You just push now, right? Yeah, you just push now. Can Pyroclasm mark proc with pistol and shield? I mean, does it say like two-handed or dual wielding? If it says two-handed or dual wielding, then it excludes one-handed, so then it can't. Huh? 3 in the morning? Who? Me? Definitely not. At least not anymore. Okay, group number 1 of people that we can save here. What? Hiram. What the fuck? I mean, this music is not really helping me when it comes to like keeping me awake, right? This music is a snooze fest as well right now, right? Vapor chill wave, yeah, I mean that's kinda too chill right now. That's a bit too chill. Alright, group number 2, right, over here, Nadia. Yep. Safer. Some fresh music. I don't know about that. What is it gonna be? Alright, Ivano's gift over here. I mean, memory rather. Over here, and well, once you have this clue, right, you could read this, or like this as well, I guess. And then you can like choose to either give it back to her and get a like reward chest from her instead, or you could just not give it back to her and try to figure out where you have to go and get the achievements then. Storm Spread shoots twice. Oh, it might actually. Yeah, I mean that's insane then. I mean you have it at 7 points, right, probably, so like 4 projectiles. Yeah, honestly these animations are like so confusing sometimes, especially like Storm Spread, like why does it say 4 projectiles? It's like pretty much always 8 and not 4. Dude, Storm Spread is also gonna help like a lot with AoE. Reward chest, Greater Krabby Tomb. I mean, especially in Ultimate, yeah. Like in Ultimate, you should always like get the reward chest. But I mean, if you wanna like get the Steam achievement or like the in-game achievement as well, like at least once, you should try to figure out the spot where you have to go at least once. I'm not gonna spoil it here though. You can just figure it out yourself, right? Or I guess just use Google, right? There's such a thing called Google as well. You shared a build with 6 points in Storm Spread in the forum once and never made that mistake again. Yeah, I mean... You got wrecked by certain builders, I'm pretty sure. Quite polite. First build, yeah, okay, I mean that's actually not like a Duchy versus Medley moment. I kind of missed it too though, like Duchy versus Medley was always pretty funny. Duchy with his like weird ass builds and then like Medley like always trying to min-max his weird ass builds. Like giving him advice. And he, yeah. Just giga annoyed, right? And then Madly obviously like always gets annoyed as well. Like got annoyed as well. And the flame wars began. Anyway, let's get another shrine here. We really need some more devotion points. Next time when I go to Forgotten Gods, I'm gonna get like so many like shrines, right? Forgotten Gods has a ton of shrines compared to like AOM, I feel like. AOM has what? Like 3 in the bog? Like you have one in the wall, right? The Gloomwald. You have one in Ancient Grove and then like one in the Tomb of Ogda. It's like 3 in the bog, right? Then this area, actually, there is one here. I actually missed it. What am I doing? I missed the one on the outskirts. Is Madly still making guides? I don't know if he's making guides right now. He did have like some other people post builds for him on the forum recently, like at least some weeks or months ago. Like right now, I don't actually know. Don't miss the shrine in the outskirts, right? You don't want to miss like any shrines in normal, really. And to put the points into what? Yeah, we're gonna get Ulz out now, right? Now, the first node is obviously useless, but like the other nodes are not too bad. How do we proc Ulz out even? I mean, later on with Hunt of Gander, but now... Probably just like rock and roll skills. Yeah, best introduction for every single character that he posts. You play as R with the camera pointed away from the enemy. And then he like posts 10 times the same build, just like either different subclass or like one item different or something like that. Didn't he make like 10 Promise Strike builds in a row or something at some point? It's pretty funny as well. I mean, like Duchy, not Medley. Never mind, we're not a lightning build. What am I even looking at them? This is not a lightning build. Okay. Yeah, Storm Spread is pretty good for procs. But I'm probably gonna get like Ulzad before Storm Spread, right? So... How did they get that like 85k crit at level 50? It's giga huge, and I don't seem to get a bigger one anymore right now. Respected with Malmouth resistance. Nice, nice. Alright, there's no shrine here normal, right? Why am I even going here then? I mean, okay, there's like another secret room with like some chests, I guess. You can go there. Actually, there's like another chest up here, which I missed. I'm not gonna go back there. It's very important that you get that chest in ultimate difficulty, because it's gonna have like a guaranteed legendary. The one up here. But like a normal, I mean... whatever. I kinda don't need any items right now. The build is pretty fine as it is, I would say. Okay, time to kill Krieg once again, hashtag spoiler, and as well as the next boss here. Demonic of Spines is actually not too bad, right? Because like of Spines is percent pierce damage, and Demonic is like stun rest usually as well. It's like some chaos stuff, I think. But also stun rest, right? I'm looking at the wrong one. Yeah, Demonic is like wit damage, chaos damage, vitality resistance, and stun resistance. Like these aren't bad, the problem is I just want these shoulders because of like +3 to Cadence. And I can only upgrade these really in Pot of Avery. Because like all the other spots where you can farm them, like where you get these like Aether, Flesh Warp Trolls, right? They're all like probably gonna be already outscaled more or less when it comes to levels, so... like I'm too high of a level for the areas. Okay. Hello, Krieg. I was always confused why this Krieg is so easy. Like this Krieg boss here is so easy. Like, he's literally easier than the other Krieg. Except this one is like 5 acts later. I mean, okay, it's not like supposed to be like a big boss here in this area, but I mean, there's the final boss and like 3 purple mobs in this area, and like Krieg is the easiest out of all 3 purple mobs. The others are actually harder. Punished for his failure, I guess. Yeah. But why did I even like resurrect him though? Maybe, yeah, maybe like that's what the story is trying to tell you, like you got stronger, but he didn't. That's why it's easier now. Maybe. Does he deflect like everything? Holy shit. Sure, it's lore related. I mean, it has to be. Right? Yo, Kabeatha, welcome. Could you please have a look at your favorite build? It's a bit outdated. I was wondering if there was anything to improve. Yeah, you can post a link in the chat. Or like anybody in chat can help you out maybe for now. And I will also like take a quick look once we're done here with this boss. Or like once I'm done with the episode, which should be basically done here after this guy as well, yeah. Alright, I mean, if you're in stage 1, don't get killed by the projectiles that he like spawns at the start. The rest of stage 1 is kind of easy. Stage 2. Stage 2 does like nothing. I think stage 2 has like a damage reduction debuff and that's it. Is it this one? No. Attack speed reduction. I don't even know what stage 2 does. Like, it just dies. Stage 3 is the scariest stage, of course. Has a couple of scary attacks. I should probably not like facing him as much as I did. But if you just kill him quick enough, then he doesn't even like do those attacks either. So... Wait, we just got Prismatic Diamond as a random blueprint without going to Ancient Grove. I'll take it. I'll take it, I'll take it.
I'm talking about the Black Iron Docks.
Tell me.
Should we do the Black Iron Docks as well real quick? I guess, why not? Why not? So now I could get Death Sentence, right?
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
For like resistance reduction. Question is like, do I want to get Death Sentence now? I mean, Death Sentence is like one of those abilities that you would need to put more than 1 point in, right? Like, you will need to put basically like, what is that? 14 points, right? Like you need to put one here, and then like all 12 here basically. You could also start using the seal, or you could just like push for Steel Resolve, right? So Steel Resolve is the resistance plus flat pierce damage option. Seal is like the overall defensive option, where a pain or rather death sentence is like a overall like only offensive option, because it just like gives you a damage multiplier in the form of those weapon pool. I mean, in form of like resistance reduction, right? Also, once I'm at 40 points in Inquisitor, I can basically like switch over from Other One's Rage to Aura of Conviction, right? Dude, Snake is like the best mobile game there is, like, to this date, still. Because all others are just that bad. I mean, Seal is like really good at this level, right? To be honest. But do I wanna use Seal? Kinda... I don't know what to think here. Like, all three are good, and you want all three eventually, right? You want this, and you want those. And you also want this. And of course you also want Storm Spread. So I guess because of Storm Spread I should push still. Probably. Yeah, I mean, you don't need Seal, right, until like late Elite, basically. On the other hand, like, already now it could be good. But okay, what am I gonna do next, right? Next time I'm gonna do... like, Forgotten Gods, right? Veteran Forgotten Gods. Do I need Seal for Veteran Forgotten Gods? No. I need Seal for Ultimate, basically. Or like late Elite, maybe. So yeah, let's just go for, I guess, Resolve. I kind of want to go for Storm Spread. Probably should go for Death Sentence. What do you think, guys? Yeah, I mean, I could just like push to 40, like 1 point Steel Resolve, like 1 point Storm Spread. Like, I have plus, I don't know, plus 4, plus 6 to Storm Spread anyway. Like 1 point equals 7 points, right? So I get to like the 4 projectiles instantly. Or 8 if it like hits twice. It's just amazing. I could even like put it to plus 9 if I wanted to with this ring as well. So yeah, just push 1 point here, 1 point here, and once I'm at 40 I respec Soldier down to 40, take out the points here and put them in Conviction. And that sounds good. For sure, for sure. Are you actually playing Diablo Immortal? Or are you just making jokes? Why am I playing Cadence and left click all the time? I feel like for range it's actually generally like smoother to just like play your attack on right click. I'm like using shift attack all the time. Like you don't have to like shift attack when you just like use right click. Like what am I doing? Oh well. More RSI for me, right?
Was the mission a success? Oh, no, for now.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Okay. Yeah, we need to... Okay, next time. Alright, next time we're gonna run Forgotten Gods. And we're gonna run some dungeons. At least... I mean, I really like ran Vedbury... I mean, not Vedbury. Steps of Torment, right? I might run Ancient Grove, but maybe not. I might run Tomb of the Heretic, but maybe not. I will certainly run Port Vedbury because of the shoulders. There's no Chaos. I mean, maybe. But I kinda don't need to, right? No real need to do that. Devotion wise, we're gonna finish Uzad next, and then aim for, I believe, Azarat Ka. Maybe Dryad as well for healing. Yeah, like Dryad, Ulzad, and so on and so on. Anyway, I'll see you around on the next one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you around in the next episode in Forgotten Gods.